Welcome back, everyone, to more Farming Sim. Yeah, I'm back again. It's been a while, but I am back. It's been a week since I remember what the hell we did. I think we were working on the last of the potatoes using the Super El Cheeto method. It's here somewhere. One of these things. It's not like the others. There we go. So we're back to using the Ropa, but not for clients. We're only using it to finish my stuff off, then I'm getting rid of it. That'll be my excuse to never have potatoes again. Yeah, so we're going to use it to finish ours and see what we get for it. And that's it. I do remember from last time what we're going to do. We're going to do actually barley in this guy. So at some point here, I got to get ready and seed this to barley, which I'm doing myself. Oh, get tickling my throat. Then we're doing cotton in here. 35 is going to be cotton. And then 38 and 37 are going to be swapped up to doing soybeans and sorghum. And that's going to be for the next season. So we don't have to really worry about doing them anytime soon. But we are going to have to get going on him. Pipe is still out, isn't it? No, it's down. Okay. That's right, we just dumped him. Alright, how about this guy? He's in at 23. We'll be able to get one more dump in him. So yeah, we're going to combine this field off right away. We have two others, if you missed it from last time. And remember, everyone, you can actually go back and rewatch any of the live streams. Just hit the playlist, and it's all right there. If you like to watch Farming Sim from the beginning, from episode 1, it's there. You can watch it. You can also watch Sniper Elite series, War Thunder, all the ones that are in there. All the Assassin's Creed, it's all there. And also, I will say this too, throughout the whole video and everything that we're live streaming tonight, and that's if you're new here and you haven't already subscribed, think about hitting that button, as it does help us out. And yeah, we're progressing. I really would like an X9, we just can't afford it yet. So yeah, like I was saying before, the contracts we're doing is we're harvesting right now the wheat. We got sorghum to do yet, and canola. And of course there is if my thing would work, there is potatoes if you so desire to do. I so desire not to do it, but I mean, we're still hurting for cash. We still, I know it's August 1st, the first day, but or $606,000, well, $607,000 down. So really hoping the potatoes do make an imaginary boost. But there's no guarantees on that. But these fields should actually pay pretty good. And I've also thought about building a cereal plant. I haven't done it yet, but kind of one of those things I'm thinking about doing. I think my line is better. Oh yeah, it's much better. This is the second round. We're going to do 2 rounds all the way around the field. We're actually, well, we're sitting about 63, 64% done. We're full. We're just focusing on the end here. I am going to pick this up and turn her real quick. Alright. 78% by the end of the field. That is not half baggy. So yeah, we got quite a bit of work to do here. We actually have our own stuff to take care of too. Like I know I'm harvesting right now and that, trying to get ahead and get some cash in the bank and that, but we are going to have to check out our own facilities as well. We're going to have to, well, next time I get tabbed over to the my tractor with the forks on it, we might as well zip over, take a look at the chickens and the sheep and all that, and see where we're sitting. We do have one full pallet of fabric to haul over to the tailor. There's she below. This thing will fill up, I know it. I wonder if there's a better grain cart. I think I just bought whichever one I could. No, I bought the big one. That one can actually handle more tonnage though, 34.1 versus 28.6. Then of course we got those things. I mean, so there is a bigger grain cart, or more capacity of one. That might be something we should take a look at. And what we're doing, if you, like I said, if you haven't seen this before, we're actually not trucking this directly to the grain mill. We're actually, there's the one I'm looking for. We're actually trucking it just to my bin here, and then I'm going to haul it from the Super Bee up. But since we're harvesting the field right in front of me, it's just half-side easier across the little road with the tractor and the auger and just dump it direct. Simplicity is best. But I want to see how the bees are doing, how all this stuff is doing. We only have one pallet of wool there and one there, but we have some in stock in our shed, our storage shed. We also have one full pallet of eggs. That doesn't look like it's full yet. There we go. So I know that's offloading, but I think I might do this right now. That way we get the production going on our wool. The only reason why I'm storing the eggs here is because the eggs are not quite ready. There we go. I only need one. I can only haul one at a time, so. Alrighty. Let's quickly make a mile. I think these all still are doing alright. So we moved one egg. The honey still looks alright. It's not overflow. Nope, you can do one more row yet. Eggs here are just about ready. We also got to think about pretty soon too of actually hauling some stuff to the butcher. That gets us to the subject of, let's quickly check to see how everything's doing. Food levels are doing good there. Food levels, water's good here. Yeah, we're not doing too bad. That's all good. Yeah, see, I need to start the production with this guy. Beer, we're starting to build up a bit. Greenhouses, we're building up a bit too. Cut chicken, what are we sitting at? 3 pallets of them. Basically almost a pallet of everything there. And fabric, we can spawn 1 item of fabric. I mean, this would be easier to put it in the back of the pickup truck and haul over and whatnot. But I got to pick it up over there and haul it back, so the tractor is kind of more feasible in this regards. And I'm hauling another full pallet of wool over there. So I kind of think I'm going to do some cotton too, just because then I can do both functionalities at the same time. We can keep wool production up and still have cotton going, so we have double of the fabric production essentially. Maybe. Maybe, kind of, sort of. And yes, we got Field 96 here with the sorghum takeoff. Which is kind of funny, because that's where I started. That's one of my first contracts that I ever did, was Field 96. And of course, again, you guys can watch that over at the playlist. And yeah, Farming 722. Basically the beginning. Yep. Ooh, all sorts of different kind of fabrics. That's getting cool. Well, that's gonna piss everyone off, but I think I'll haul it down to down on the highway, because Bob's Needles is just off the highway. So yeah, we have the fabric wool. I've got 1,800 out of there, so there's lots to be made there. And Bob's Needles. No production yet, but once we get product there, yeah, we're good to go. And then I can haul this back and we can get going on combining again. Hopefully, maybe tonight we might be getting close to that field finished. Again, it would be super nice to be able to purchase a new combine. I don't think I can afford it. Like, the problem that I have isn't so much it's this $1 million. It's costing me so bloody much in interest. Loan interest. It hasn't paid out yet. That $1,200 that you see, that was off of only $300,000. So it's going to be a lot higher with $1 million. Dude, could you ride any closer to my ass? Alright, here we go. Bob's Needles. Alright, so we've got some fabric-y. I can tell you there was a lot of weight on the front end of this tractor. Alright, Bob. Where is it here? There it is. Activate. Fabric to close. Like, I mean, wool. Well, I can show you this. It's better to show than explain. So, your basic wool is $1,400 basically, or $1,500 dollars per 1,000 liters of product. Those pallets are basically 1,000 liters, right? So it's $1,400. And you look at cotton, it's not much different. It's 2,000. It's worth a little bit more, but still not much. Okay, with me so far? Right. So, if we go down, we take a look at fabric. Now all of a sudden, magically, it's $5,000 per 1,000. And then clothes, right beneath it, is $13,000. The cost to make it is about $1,000. So say we have $12,000 profit after all the processes. Yeah, it's not bad. Basically back where I parked it. Alright, well, he is empty. Next time, though, I'll have to probably haul it. But we're, once I get to this corner, we're halfway done the second round. And each time, we're now getting smaller and smaller. And I don't really particularly want to go back and forth because I'll have to dump 2 times each time, I think. So I'm kind of wondering if I can go back and forth at the ends. I want to say I probably could. Well, we're hopping and burning down the field, aren't we? Well, this was the first pull out. So I think what probably will happen is I'll come straight down the field again. The other side, so at least then I'm, got the pipe out the right direction. Then I think I'll just go back and forth, because this field is wide enough that it's not like it's too short, but at the same time we're not inefficient by the way we're doing things, so I think it might work out. I'm going to be full here in a second. Talking about inefficiencies. The hell am I going under my lines? Actually, it wasn't that bad before. Was I that far out before? I think it was. I mean, it's better. At least we're chewing through more of the field. I can't remember if I've leased everything or not. Because that's the other option, is I just lease it. It's definitely something we could think about doing. This thing is wandering again. Oops. Took a significant line out of there. Alright, so what do we lease? We lease the header and not the combine. Not the combine? Oops. Wrong one. Ah, yeah, 13,000 leasing cost. Woohoo! We're doing well. Owned. We own the combine, so it's 209,000. Sell it. Maybe use the header again. Oop. We're full. Just one thing about that is the X9. Yeah, it's fantastic because that's one that we have. But it's 550,000. Yeah, 555,000. We're a little shy on it, but it is friggin' huge. I don't know how much more grain I can actually put in this thing. I like the big wheeled units, but the new track units are definitely pretty good. It's like large tractors. We have. Come on. Get down there. We have this guy. And we own him. We own that big boy. But there's the 9RT. And if we put the big boy engine in it, she handles pretty good. It goes the same speed as this one. Just I like the wheeled units. I said I'm not sure how much I can get in here before it's full. That's it. Actually, I'm pretty sure I also own the cart too. Yeah, I do. There are quite a few things that I do own. Some of the bigger things too. But we need to pay off, not pay off, but pay down the debt, and then we can think about either that or just put money into it so we can afford to pay the big frickin' combine. Then we can really knock this down. And since there's nothing in my field yet, I can drive across my own field. A little bouncy and rough in this field, though. Really? Alright, maybe I'm not close enough. Thought I was, but maybe not. Let's try that. Gonna be better. There it goes. Oh yeah, bang on this time. By the way, this is not really an auger, it's actually belt driven, so you can actually offload a lot quicker. How much grain have we got off this contract so far? Quite a bit. Quite a freaking bit. See, that's the beauty about belt driven augers. They can offload a lot quicker. So yeah, we do have money problems. We definitely need to. Can I do this entire field with this little tiny combine? Yeah, I can. I say it's a little tiny combine because it is. Compared to the other ones, it is. It's a small one. Is it cutting it off and we're getting it in the bin? Yep, we are. Just a lot slower. But as a hypothetical, return the header and sell off the combine and get an X9 might be an option. So let's take a look at what's going to cost to lease one of these things. So we could have 209,000 extra. European with extended pipe. Leasing is 28,000 plus 28,000 plus headers. One of these guys. I It's a huge freaking header. I like it. Brand stickers. Yeah, it's fine. No, keep it standard. The air bars are nice though. They are nice actually. Hang on. I got something blinking at me. Not sure what. Hang on. That's not bad. Okay. So, if anybody is actually wondering, now that I've got that all solved, what an air bar does versus what an air bar doesn't, for those that really don't know. So what an air bar does is it actually blows a constant air supply at your crop, and it folds it over better. So your wheel actually draws it in, and your air bar, gently pushes the crop towards the cutting knives. Increases your yield potential and minimizes your loss, and it actually also I believe it increases your efficiency so you can actually run faster. I've never used them, but I've seen them used, and they're, oh boy, let's not go with pink. That doesn't look bad. So how much is leasing one of these? 5. Alright, so let's finish up at this end, and let's maybe just lease one of these guys with the air bar, because believe me, I looked at these things before and went, oh, that's cool. Because typically, like, even this is technically faster than what we normally cut at. I typically run between 7 and 8, depending on it. Mind you, I'm also not cutting this low either, so that's kind of a reality check too. But again, if this was like reality, and say we put an air bar on this and I get 2 kilometers an hour more out of it, that's huge. Because there's no combine on the planet that is 100% efficient. There just isn't. But your efficiency versus the cost of fuel and time taking and everything else, yeah, it all adds up. So if the air bar improves that even by like 10%, oh, it's huge at the end of the day. So yeah, let's dump this at the end, and then let's drive her down and lease a new combine. I'd like to buy it, but it's like the Borgo. I can't justify buying it, but leasing it is a much better option, but at least I can afford it. And if the yields, in-game yields on this, even if it gives me an extra $1,000 a field, it's $1,000 a field extra to cover the leasing cost. That's a morbid way to look at it, but like, don't get me wrong, this isn't a bad combine. It's just, it's a little small for these big fields. I'm also dump this again because I'll have 17,000 in it. Especially field 96. That is a huge field. If we can knock that off quicker, mucho bene. Or mucho bene, as they say on Assassin's Creed. did you learn Italian? Playing Assassin's Creed. Oh. Yeah, whereas, like I said, anything over 15,000 for this card, the maximum we can haul is 16 anyways. Or not 16, 36. I read 16. Yeah, it's worth it. There's a tree there. Getting around with the AX9 though, it's a bit tricky. So you have a path of tracks to tell me where to go. That's mostly going in there. That's not bad. 89,000 so far. I think this bin, I want to say, I thought it was 250,000, but I'm pretty sure this is one of the bigger ones, isn't it? Is this one? No. Even bigger one. Ah, it's the West Steel. Yeah, it's 500,000. I doubt we're going to get 500,000 in this whole field, so. Alright, didn't finish the second round. That's alright. Let's go. Planet Demise. Actually, can I sell this, like, doing this way? Am I going to make any difference? I can sell. So it's 209. See if it makes any difference by getting there. And by looking at it, where are we at with? Still got a ways to go. We have a long ways to go, but 97 and 96 here. Wah! Just ran into Bob's house. Well, that'll be the last time I ever sell a frickin' fabric or anything at Bob's. Till I at least pay for the repairs on his house. Oh, nothing, you know, just run my frickin' combine header in it. Screw it, let's go this way. This thing also has a problem with turning a little tight. There is a clump of trees in my way. Yeah, I was supposed to drive in hay fields, but I'm cutting across because this thing's a pain in the ass. I may actually have to physically get a cart to haul the new header on. Now this field is seeded, as you can tell by the grooves. As I drive on it anyways. Probably fine, but yeah, so we've got that one seeded, canola, so that one's coming along. That'll be ready next year. I wouldn't mind picking up some more fields, like some of the bigger ones. Then we could do a lot more with it. But same time, like I still got the pickup header. Pickup header will still work on the X9. I know that because my other gameplay that I played personally to test to see if the mods work, and it works just fine. So no issues there. There's a sign in my way. Sign in my way there too. Crap. I cannot pass with the signs. Might be a reason why they don't like you to drive down the roads with these things. Just missed the sign. Just missing the trees on the other side, too. Honest officer, I was driving in the middle of the road. Oops. So yeah, no, we gotta maybe think about... Because the X9, this is a big header, but it's not as big as the X9 Drapers. Those things are huge. And yes, I have used the Drapers in real life. They are just that big. They're huge. But again, have I ever used the air bar? No. It makes sense. Like, it really does. It's just... I think the reason why we haven't used it here yet is because of the red availability of it. They're not readily available. If they were, I could see the guys using it, no problem. Because it's not so much the equipment each year that we're finding. We're finding the issues are just the efficiency. And if we can increase the efficiency of what we do, that should mean more grain. In theory, well, again, it's farming. There's no guarantees you're going to have crop at all. But then again, you don't know. I mean, I love how everyone said last year that, oh, well, you know, it's going to be the hottest year on record. We had maybe 2 days that were plus 30. Every other day was not that bad. Like, we had a pretty cold summer. And short. You need to unfold the tool first. Well, yeah, I was kind of making sure it was folded again. Because I know I hit the X button by accident. That's why I was checking to see this. Because it wouldn't let me do this if it was still, you know. So I'll return the header first. Maybe, once I avoid all the signs. Signs, signs, everywhere a sign. Because I can barely get down here with the header. Yeah, boy, that's close. Alright, one. We will return the header. I've owned for 2 months. And sell. For 230,000. Alright. That's owned items. We've still got those owned, but I might buy the header, but I'll lease the combine. Euro designed to lease that baby. Okay. Now we need the header. Yeah, we can manage this. Let's like get the smallest friggin' header humanly possible. Multicolor HDF. Air bar, yes. No, we don't need any of that. Brand stickers, yeah, we'll keep on. Just dark green. Dark green is just fine. Alright, let's buy that for 111. A little bit better off than what we were. Friggin' header in my way. Oh, this looks familiar. There's no trailer mode on this one, is there? FYI, this is a much bigger combine. Yes, Hydroflex headers. Lower header. could do that, but is there a cart for it? That's what I want to know. Oh, Dolly's equipment. Don't know if it's in here with it. Those come with a trailer. Let's see, a header trailer, unless it's just in trailers. Unless I have to haul it on a flat deck. Actually, that might be an option. I don't know if my can do it, but it does not pick it up much, does it? I know that one's way too small. I'll give this a quick paint job while I'm down there too. I don't. There's the problem right there. That's also too small. Low boys. There's my gooseneck. Swather transport. That's if I actually want to haul a swather. That ain't not going to help me any. Little boy king. Maybe? That extension is not going to help me any. Can I lease it for 1,400 or something? Actually, hang on. Not going to fit my pickup truck. Actually, that's not a bad thing, probably, but. Actually, before I drive up there, being how the trailer's up there, can I even get it on the trailer? Yes. Sort of. I don't know if it's on the trailer necessarily. Yeah, it might work. But then again, it might not. Okay, well. Crap, I guess we're just gonna have to drive this thing around. Trailers. That's what. At least it. Where the hell? Oh. It was an experiment. Didn't work out. Yep. This brings back memories. I don't know if I can get it down here. Oh, she is tight. That's the beauty about the Hydroflex, though. Except for the signs. This thing will beetle along way faster than the other one, though. But you almost need the freaking header down so you can see. But yeah, no, this combine will boot right along. Well, it brings back memories, especially with the heads-up display putting in potatoes. This is a monster. Well, the equipment is pretty good size too. Unfolding the harvester. The auger shoots on the inside though, like your legs on the bottom here. I don't like them as much. The shields tend to... you gotta basically set them for each field. And they're really annoying to set up. But yeah, no, we're peeling right along. We're doing 42. The other combine max was 40, wasn't it? So, yeah, not bad. You can always tell when you go over a chunk or something, it grabs it and pulls it up and levels it out. It'll be better once I'm not driving on this part. Alright, sign troubles, here we go. And yeah, I'm going to drive on the sideline here. Staying off the main road as much as possible. But even with taking his field, I'm still close to hitting the signs. And yeah, I'm driving with the header down because I can't see otherwise. Somewhere here's a road. Somewhere here has to be a road. Alright. Wait, coming? Yes, but I can stop. I'm bigger. Knocking down fields on either side. Well, we'll see if this was the right move or not. Sold it, but bought the header, which was nearly as much as the combine. This is my other combine. One benefit about this road, and the reason why I took it, is it's wide going through here. Up to this point right here. This is going to be tricky now. So I gotta hook it here, as close to his driveway as possible. Am I stuck on his driveway? Missed it by that much. Alright. I'm not going to go through there. I'm going to drive right down the road. At least if there's a car coming, we can lift the header. By going to give her the beans down my road. Oh, hang on. I can get it through here. Yes, this will work. Excellent. Now, unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to empty the grain cart every load, because this hopper is monstrous. There we go. That should be about right for this crop. There we go. Combining with X9s. And there's a huge difference in combines. And I say that because A, there's a fridge option underneath that seat. Or is it? Oh, this one? No, it's right there. There's where it is. That's where the cooler is. And there is a beer holder, beer holder, beer holder, beer holder, beer holder. Sometimes beer holder. They're everywhere in this thing. Little buddy seats are pretty nice. I think pretty much everyone has figured out over time that well, that's good news. My potato guy's done. That your kids are typically inside your combines and tractors, so it's always better to have a buddy seat instead of them sitting on your lap. Going, what's this button do? Boop. Damn it! I might have to do 3 rounds. Because this thing is a lot bigger. Well, that filled up quick. I'm liking the new X9 though. And yes, we're at like 7,000 liters in the combine, and it's not 50% full. I'm liking my girthiness. I don't know why they always put door there. You can't use that thing for anything. Unless it's so you can go up and check, or safety, or whatever the hell. Kind of wandering here. Yeah, I'm wandering. There's a license plate on it. I never have a license plate on any of ours. Yeah, this thing, oops. I forgot to hit C. Instead I hit V. This thing is definitely boss. We've made it to boss level. I mean, it has a lot of the same feels as the real one. It really does. Well, there's where we would have been full. Hey look, the screen glitches out in this one too. Actually, mind you, the real one did too. Sorry. And the lights on this thing. I really actually do like the light system on this X9. You literally can see anything that you want. We're actually combining in the green the whole time. Well, it's getting close to the mustard. Oh, she's just in the green. Oh, she is full. 16,000 a frickin' load. Alright, well, since the other tractor is here, now time to go find Bacon Green. While this is offloading from Mungo, we'll go grab the potato guy, dump the potatoes that is in it, at the highest bidder. Even if that's up at Bloomingard Exports, don't care. Because I'm getting rid of that machine. Holy crap. You see the difference in width of this thing? Even though my lines are everywhere. Because I'm remembering how huge this thing is. It's like 1.5 the other one. It's huge. I might not have to worry about it. I might be able to go back and forth up and down it. But for the size of the combine, the header doesn't actually look that big. Okay, somewhere here is a Pottinger. Actually, no, that's not a Pottinger. That's a Roper. That was a Pottinger, but no, it's a Ropa. Better than the Grim. Or Grimmy. Grimace. So where the hell am I going with this? Which person is going to pay me the most? No other contracts there. Taters. 251 and 251. Drunken Vikings is the best one. Animal Dealers 251 as well. Screw it. Well, it's least. I don't care where it ends up. I don't have to drive all the way down there then. I'll just dump it at the Drunken Vikings. We have, holy crap, 500,000. Is that 500,000? That's 500,000 liters. Or 50%. So $250 per 1,000. This might be a pretty good payday. We might actually pay off part of the debt. I wouldn't say all of it, because I doubt that very much. 100,000 would be 25,000. So there might be a, yeah, it'd be 25,000. So $125,000 worth of potatoes, maybe. Is that right? Does that make sense? I don't think it would be 1.25 million. Man, I really like these trees. It looks good. Well, I figured the oaks would be smaller than the spruce trees, considering spruce trees typically grow faster than oak. But hey, whatever. Now I just need the trees around the house to grow. Then we'd be doing really well. I tell you, these things are not the prettiest machine, but get the pipe out so I can dump. I need to get closer. How much closer do you need? Oh, that's going. I mean, money-wise, going up quick. It's dumping quick. We're gonna have a bit of a payday at least. It's more than 125,000, isn't it? Nope. Oh, 125,000. Look at that. That's not bad. Alright, let's go down here and repay. We're under $1 million. There. 955,000. Now, leased items. That thing. Return. Yes. Bonk. Where is the technology too? Oh, we're also leasing the potato. We're going to return that as well. The less that we're actually leasing and holding for a while, the better. So what does that actually equate to? $406,000. We're only $406,000 down from where we should be. So contract income's $380,000, but there's the cost. Land purchase was $872,000. Then vehicle leasing costs $161,000. It's not going to change much. Production costs were all really close to that. Sold the products $29,000. Actually, probably, depending on it, it's probably going to change, but I don't care. I got rid of it. Where's my oil products? Here we are. That's not a bad price for paraffin. Not a bad price for kerosene, even though it's going down. All of them are going down. I probably should hold on to them. Chicken price going down. Let's hold on to them, aren't I? Wheat is going up. Honey beer's going up. Actually, honey beer, that's a good price for honey beer. Let's take a look. I know I should be combining and everything else, but let's do 4 pallets of honey beer and get rid of it. Hey, 1,600 per 1,000 liters of honey beer. That's a better price. Normally 1,600 for them is a really good price, because normally I think for my honey beer or my mead, I think I'm sitting at typically about 1,200. So that's why I said 1,600 is a good price for the honey beer. Oops. There we go. Shall I challenge it? Shall we feel lucky? Yeah, that's precarious. I mean, my meat products are not doing so well for pricing, but 216 liters per pallet. So that's 432. That's about 900 something. So it's almost 1,600 total with these. Oh, try getting stupid. Really? No. I think I see the problem here. Alright, let's see if we can manage this. This is extra precarious. Nothing like hauling 4 pallets of frickin' beer along. I think probably doing 40 with this many beers. And I want to say it's like German style, so the 1 liter bottles, so we're actually hauling 960 bottles of beer. So don't break them. Oh, we got 1,400 from that. That's not bad. What production do we have left? 312 in that one. Yeah, that's not bad. What was the other one that was going up? Wheat beer. Don't have that much for wheat beer and that. What about pricing for tomatoes and lettuce and all them? That's that price. I mean, this is how you do it in real life too. You guys are going 1,800. I know I sort of had to pause from the grain harvest, but we've been neglecting to do this for a while. So lettuce, they're a pallet of 500. We'll do the lettuce first. So we're gonna haul that to the public beer. So at least their potatoes and their 1.5 million pounds of well, potatoes and all the fresh beer. At least you can have a salad with it now. Okay. It just did a bunch of J hooks with that forky lift. Picking them up on the end, I guess I'll narrow my forks. I mean, there's $100 difference in each pallet. Or not each pallet, there's $50 difference in each pallet. I don't think we can ignore that. So in 3 pallets, that's $150 difference. Alright, that's even worse than the beer. Say nothing, no nothing. Yeah, flip it now. Well, that's making my account go up more. $2,700. That's not bad at all. Now for 3 pallets of lettuce. Alright, now let's take a look at tomatoes. Bloomingdale exports strawberries. Oh, yeah, beer production can... How's beer production looking, by the way, for strawberries? No, we got lots. I think we can get rid of a pile of these. Well, are these also? Yeah, they are too. Wow. Okay, we can do 2 pallets of tomatoes out of each one of these. These go to Bloomengart. So that's 6 pallets. So we hauled 6 pallets up to Bloomengart at almost close to $1,000 a friggin' 1,000. So yeah, that's $3,000 there too. I mean, it's not terribly wealthy amounts, but I mean, we can pay down the debt some more. I'd be happy. Actually, all in all, I am not unhappy with the amounts. Somewhere around here is my other trailer. There it is. Because I've been meaning to actually do this for a little while. This has been building up for a while. Okay, so I can double these up to go to Bloomingard. Oh, you go here. I mean, that was smooth. Then while I'm up there, I can pick up the other stuff that is worth a little bit, bring it back down and sell it. So I'm not deadheading. I'm actually bringing. There was a fair bit of weight there. I'm actually bringing up and bringing back down product to sell. The only thing I think is having issues with strawberries for the pricing. Okie dokie. I'm actually paying attention to this. I think I'm getting better at it. We were combining. We said that we were going to try to get that field off tonight. Obviously, we're not. But I've been putting off doing this stuff for a while. We desperately need to get some of this stuff organized and figured out. Right on the wheel well, that's not groovy. No. You stay there. There we go. Well, these things are 400 kilograms a piece. That actually worked out. Strap a section. Alright. Bloomingard we go with 3,000 liters of tomatoes. I mean, it is a high-speed run for trying to get this stuff done. And tomorrow night we're going to attempt to do some more Baldur's Gate, so if you guys are looking forward to doing some more of that, let me know. That's what I'm planning anyways. Then we're back to our regular scheduled programming for the whole week, actually. The rest of the week we're back to our normal routine, finally. Alright, well, this is actually looking like it's paying something. Oops. Well, it's 1,300, but I'm not all the way in here. Oops. I guess it's fine if it flopped over. And that's one thing that drives me nuts. It's a very specific spot that these will work. Except they were working better when they were like this. Actually, no, they were working better. Over here. Yeah, they're working better right here. What a weird freaking location for it to work. Strange. Alright, 1,000, so 16, it's 20, 26, about 2,700. Actually, 2,700's not that bad either. Hey, we made 2,700. I don't know if I'd plant that like that, but okay. Alright, we're on to the next one. Strawberries, the best price is the beer production. No, North Market. By that much, but it's going down. Actually, bakery's going up. I think we'll just hold on to the strawberries for now. That's not going to be a problem. Paraffin. Okay, let's look at our pricing with oil products again. Paraffin is going down in price. Kerosene's going down. Motor oil's going down. And bearing grease is going down. But they're also not a bad price, so spawn a pallet of paraffin, spawn a pallet of kerosene, and spawn a pallet of bacon grease. Bearing grease. I kind of need the cash. I kind of need the cash more than I need anything else. Anything I can do to make that extra amount, I will. Well, that worked pretty good. I hit the side of the trailer and shot out in front of me and ended up in the middle. I mean, I still want to spend 200,000 on a big oil. And we'd see production. Nope. This one did not want to do that. Now for the paraffin, which is going to be the heaviest frickin' load. That's why I want to put it over the axles. Well, in theory, this should be another $3,000 at least. Gets a little nervous after a little while, because well, I must put it this way. Is you going, $1 million debt? I'm losing about $20,000 a day in expenses. Yeah, it starts. You start questioning things. But I think we're ahead of the curve again. And now that I sold some products that were actually gone up in price, the only thing yet is, well, honey we can use this production, but eggs. Eggs are going down in price everywhere. Best price though, market stall, but it should be around $3,000. So we can hold them. We can store them for a bit. That's not a problem. A very precarious load. It's actually tipped my trailer over, but oh well. We won't have them for long. Okay, let's see. Pails of grease going one at a time. $7,000. Okay. That was worth it. I am very happy over $7,000. So, what does that get us to here? We're down to $391 for total cost. That's not bad. Harvest income's 165, 380,000 there, and we're at 14,000, which is low, but we still have 3 more weeks. So that's not bad. We can do one more fill up here. Which actually probably means I can go almost down and back again. I might go do the kitty corner thing though. We can take a pile of grain off in a short period of time. That we can, that we can. Say no more, say no more. All right. Actually, I'm nearing the end. It's pretty consistent though. I mean, look at it this way. It's consistently green. It's not in the mustard at all. So our rotor speed and everything must be set up pretty decent. And we're sitting at about 1800 to 1900 RPM. 9.9 kilometers an hour. Not bad. Oh yeah, it's filling up nice. Field 21, Field 21. Field 90 is 21% done. 21% full. Done. Finito. We haven't hauled a single truckload yet up to the mill. We've just been putting it in our own bin. We'll do that after the field's off. Oops. Let's make it around the corner here first. This thing is so freaking huge. That made it grumble a bit. liking. Basically, how my understanding how the air bars work. You don't need a compressor or anything like that. On either end, more so that one. I think there's one on this one too. Nope, just the one side. Oops, I did it again, or I hit the wrong button. So on this side, you have a blower. It basically creates vacuum pressure. So it sucks in there, and it pushes it through either side as, well, same concept as a leaf blower. And it evenly distributes it across narrow little tubes and blows it down right on the edge of the heads of the grain, pushing it onto the belts and pushes the grain over better onto the cutting knives. Or that's what I've been taught anyways. I'd be interested to know how they actually work. Like I said, I've never been in a piece of equipment that had it. Makes sense, but just never played around with it. And we've taken a pile of this field off. But I'm gonna dump this, and then I think that might be it for me tonight. I am starting to wear down. Well, I was wore down before. It was not what you call necessarily a great week, but we'll talk about that tomorrow night. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this, and you are new here and you haven't thought about hitting that subscribe button yet, or you've been watching for a while, think about hitting that subscribe button, as it does actually help. And of course, we have that new donation button, which you guys can also hit down below if you want to make a comment or do a small donation or whatnot. Any little bit helps. I mean, it's one of those great new tools. And of course, the likes to share to all your friends and family, as it does help us grow. And hit the alert bell so you know when new content comes out and when we go live. More so when we go live, because we're switching to live stream sort of only type stuff, because it's more interactive, and we find it better with the fan base. But yeah, anyways, you guys have enjoyed. We're not as broke as we once were, but we're still nearing that fatal error moment. Why would you dump? You turned off on me already. Yes, it has. I wonder if that's a game that does that. Maybe. But yeah, anyways. We will see everyone on the next